Hey guys, welcome back to Middle Class Reactions. So, the U.S. has officially struck Venezuela on land. First time it's ever happened, publicly anyway. Some reports are coming out saying that it was a CIA strike. Kind of waiting on that to be confirmed, but that's what early reporting is saying. So let's take a look here.
The U.S. has struck another alleged drug boat in the Pacific, killing 2 people. U.S. Southern Command posted this video of the attack on social media. It marks the 30th strike on suspected drug vessels in the region since September, killing at least 107 people. Before a meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu yesterday, President Trump confirmed the first known U.S. land strike inside Venezuela.
There was a major explosion in the dock area where they load the boats up with drugs. They load the boats up with drugs, so we hit all the boats, and now we hit the area.
CBS News senior White House and political correspondent Ed O'Keefe joins us now from West Palm Beach, Florida. Ed, what do we know about the strike?
Not much, Lindsay. The president saying that this happened, and he had actually first said this in a radio interview that aired Friday, but reiterated on Monday that it has happened. It was this apparent spot where drug boats are allegedly loaded up with drugs. Wouldn't specify where it was, when this attack happened, and when asked specifically about the CIA and whether they were the ones conducting the operation, he said, I know who did it, but he wouldn't confirm whether it was the military, the CIA, or some other entity. Of course, this strike comes amid the ongoing strikes on alleged drug boats in the Eastern Pacific and the Caribbean Sea. There was another Monday. And, of course, as the U.S. has tried to stop several oil tankers coming and going from Venezuela.
After President Trump's meeting with Netanyahu, he issued warnings to both Hamas and Iran. We talked about it after the fact, but what can you tell us about what he said and what news was made?
All right, guys. So, making history here because that's the first time that's ever happened. The U.S. has never publicly struck Venezuela. We're going to see Venezuela's response. Do I think that do I think Venezuela's going to strike a U.S. aircraft carrier or something? No. But we'll see. We're going to see what happens. I would be on the lookout for a terrorist-style attack of like a boat loaded with, like a small boat loaded with a bunch of explosives that hits something, or a gang attack on U.S. land, like on U.S. soil. I don't know. Lots of possibilities could come from this, but also it could be one of those that Venezuela just takes it because we're the U.S. and what are they going to do? I don't know. I have a hard time believing that they're going to do nothing, but we're going to see. I do know that if we get into a ground war with Venezuela, it's going to turn into another Iraq or, Vietnam or something like that. It's not going to go well for us. We're not good at regime changes. So I don't know. We're going to see, guys. I'm going to be keeping track of this one. So stay tuned for more. Like, share, subscribe, do all the stuff you know you need to, and I'll catch y'all next time.